Greetings. Today's video is all about why so few people are able to get a dream job. And in yesterday's video, if you haven't watched that, I encourage you to go back and watch it. It's very informative. It's going to help you escape the rat race and escape what I'm about to describe to you. And this is the way the system is set up. And it's not your fault. It's probably not your boss's fault. It's just the way the system was designed. And so let's get to it. All right. Why do so few people have dream jobs? Okay. Think about, try to put yourself in the mindset of a capitalist. Okay. I want to make money. I want to make, a capitalist mindset is I want to make money. I want to make as much money as possible with as little effort as possible. So, one thing that you do is you find out, what do people enjoy doing? What do people enjoy doing? And then the next question is, how can I charge them for the privilege of doing that? Okay. So for me, I love hiking. I love being out and I love camping. I love hiking. I love being out in nature. Okay. Entrepreneurs will look for ways to, they will look for needs that hikers have, and then they will create products or services to serve those, that will serve those hikers or fulfill those hikers' needs, those campers' needs. Okay. A capitalist says, okay, this person loves hiking. How can I charge them for the privilege of hiking? Do you see how they're similar but different? Okay, so imagine you are your employer. Your employer hires you. Usually they hire you because you have certain skills, and then they insert you into their system for generating income for themselves. And in order to do that, they have to pay you. So what they try to do is they try to pay you as little as they possibly can, so they have as much profit from your labor as they can possibly get. Okay, they pay you this amount, they charge this amount, and they make they make the difference, or a lot of the difference. They don't make all of it. All right. Now, as your skill set improves, they keep giving you raises, but this grows. This distance in between these grows because your skill set gets better. Even though they're giving you raises and you feel like your lifestyle is improving, your quality of life is improving, it might be, but the gap of what they're charging for you and what you're what you are costing them gets larger. So why would your employer ever want you to leave? Now, this isn't places like Amazon or other places that their whole point is to use you up and throw you away. We're not talking about that. What we are talking about is you have a relationship with your employer. You're providing labor for them, and they're making profit from your labor. And as you get better and better, their profit grows. Now, they don't ever want you to leave. They don't ever want you to have enough money set aside to retire or to go out on your own. The only time they want you to leave is when you start costing more than they want to pay, even though it doesn't diminish their profits at all. You start demanding that you want more money, and then they hire somebody younger than you with fewer skills but more modern knowledge, and they pay them half as much as you, and then they let you go. That's what happens right around 50. Okay, and the older you get, once you hit 50, the older you get, the more commonly that happens. They get rid of you and they hire somebody younger and pay them less. That's the nature of capitalism, and that is why those two things, uh, your employer needing to exploit you for profit, and the capitalist trying to make as much money for as little effort or capital outlay as possible. That is why it is so difficult for people to have their dream jobs. Now, add to that the element of competition. So when I was a little kid, I fell in love with baseball. I wanted to play baseball for my career for a short period of time. And the competition, only about when I was that age, it was like, I think it was 1,000 Major League Baseball players in the country, in the United States at the time. And so only out of millions and millions of kids who were working like crazy for the privilege of being able to play baseball for a living, only 1,000 every year got to do it. And it became apparent by the time I was at the end of ninth grade that that just wasn't going to happen, and I had to switch gears. Went to swimming, thought maybe I could. I was a pretty good swimmer, thought maybe I could work hard enough. It didn't occur to me that, hey, Dean, you're way smaller than the people who are actually getting these professional athletic opportunities until I was, I guess I was a senior in high school, and then I fully committed to the music industry. But you have the capitalist trying to charge you for the privilege of doing what you love. You have the employers who are looking to exploit you for your labor, and then you have competition, and you have a very, very small number of those dream jobs. And again, only a tiny fraction get to do them. So that's why it's so hard. It's so few people have dream jobs. The system is literally designed to make it so that you can't have it. So what are you going to do? Well, look at my video on escaping the rat race. Do that. Do those three things, and you'll have a much better chance at a much more fulfilling life. Best of luck to you.